Many small businesses across the United Kingdom will be anxiously looking at the results coming in and claiming that a lack of detail from all the main parties was a cause for concern. Matt Goodman's with me. He is from the Forum for Private Business. Matt, the uncertainty that exists today and over the next few days, why is that such a worry for business? They know it's going to get sorted out. It's time just for a bit of calm heads.
Well, unfortunately, businesses need to plan for the future. This is what this election is about. If you don't know what your tax burdens are going to be, if you don't know how the markets are going to look, how businesses are going to start trading, how soon businesses are going to start trading again, people need to step into that, and the government plays a large part in businesses figuring that out.
Right, but they do know, of course, because they've seen, I mean, they are expecting certain things, aren't they? They know that taxes are going to go up. It may be a VAT. If it's Labour, it'll be national insurance, a tax on jobs that the Tories say.
Yeah, well, and that's the big question, is how that tax comes about. Is it going to be VAT? Is it going to be on all consumers? Is it going to be taxes between the people who are actually going to be generating the wealth, which is the problem? For a lot of our members, a tax on national insurance would mean a tax on jobs. It would be cutting back on the people that they're going to need to hire over the next year, which is a real burden.
So let's have, for the avoidance of any confusion, does the policy, the Forum for Private Business, do you have a view on who you want to get this tonight or this morning?
I don't think we care who gets it, provided that the right business policies are put in place afterwards.
That's like how long's a piece of string, isn't
exactly.
it? You want pro-business policies, and just about every one of the parties will say the uncertainty that we are seeing. Now, Conservatives have been quite clear that, you know, the 50% tax stays, there'll have to be sharp cuts, and there'll have to be increases as well.
There will, and I think everybody understands that there is going to be a period of tightening the belt over the next year, and we need that sort of fiscal security for the country and to get the markets back on track. But we also need support for those businesses who are still struggling, and there are businesses out there who are still having problems.
How long do you believe your members can sustain this period of anomie, this period where no one knows what happens?
Well, we've been in it for about 1.5 years now, haven't we? And
oh, you're cynic.
And I suppose the question is, if we can get to the end of the year with fewer businesses going bust, it's always the case where more businesses go bust on the way out of a recession than on the way in.
Because they've hung on long enough and they simply can't hang on.
Exactly.
That's always the tragic part about it, isn't it?
It is.
Because they think the recession's over and they're going to be all right.
Yeah. Unfortunately, it's not that simple, though, is it? What we need to do is get some support there for the businesses who are still struggling, while at the same time trying to get the books balanced. Some certainty over the next 3 or 4 days would be fantastic.
So, all right. Many thanks, Matt, for joining us. Matt Goodman here at West.